to Sunday morning. Now, here in Italy, there was another general strike by the Italian trade unions, CGIL, the three main corrupt trade unions you can find here in Italy, and they were protesting against the Italian budget. And the thing is, they don't know is the Italian budget is connected to the PNR, which is dictated by Brussels. What Brussels says, you do. End the story. Do they know that? Do they tell their members this? Or are they just winding up people, making them believe they're defending the rights of their members? I doubt so. Because Landini, a few years ago when there was the terrible pandemic, it said all workers must have a green pass. They must have this so-called medical treatment for their safety. And what scientific evidence you based on these conclusions, dear Maurizio Landini? And now you want to be the crusader of the Italian workers, who you so-called represent. There was a word out saying this strike didn't work too well. It was a flop, was it? I do not know. I was at work because everyone has the right to strike or God knows what, but it has to be explained to you for the motives why. Because here they're just wasting people's time and losing money. People haven't got time to lose money. Strike over this because that one is wokey, dodo, and the dodo walks, flies, God knows what. Because this is what really happens here in Italy with these trade unions, the members. In any company they work, big or small, when the establishment calls them in HQ, basically the HQ says to them, their employers, you have to do this and this and this. And they follow exactly what the employer says them to do. And that's regarding on renewal contracts, the conditions, when they should strike. Because I had where I work, they were told not to strike when there was peak production. Unbelievable. You make them strike when they send people at home and all that stuff. And don't forget, they're the ones who eliminate the Scala Mobile, which is a system automatically, the pay rise is automatically due to the rate of inflation of that year. We had the lira. And the fact is, throughout the years, they just sold themselves out. They become globalists. They are the disciples of globalism and Agenda 2030. The fact is, they do not know. And another fact is, Article 18 of the Statuto del Lavoratore, which is an act of 1970 passed here in Italy, which guarantees fundamental rights of workers. The Jobs Act of, Matteo Renzi, Mr. Bean of Italy, they straight away supported these trade unions, these three trade unions I mentioned. And whoever does a shop steward for these trade unions, they do not do the members' interests or the workers' interests. No, they're part of the back-scratching corrupt system of today. They are the sidekick of the establishment in every company you go here in Italy. Only few trade unions, smaller ones, autonomous, has no direct correlation with no political party. They do the real, trade union activity, defending workers' rights against in front of a gigantic mastodontic monster, which is the so-called employer, Confindusted and stuff like that. They're the ones who only have courage to go against the system. Even if sometimes their causes are not just, but you've got to give respect for these small trade unions. They're the ones who have courage to speak out and protest. And they're very nice people, respect other trade unions. They tend to have a certain distance between the establishment, not to be seen too friendly with the establishment, like these three trade unions I mentioned at the beginning.